Genesis 42 and 8. Genesis 42 and 8. I'm gonna need you on the camera for this because he got the pictures over here. Show them pictures, man. Show them the second one. Show them the second one. Show them the pictures. This is the depiction of Ramses or Pharaoh holding the Israelites in slavery. What color are they? Genesis. I'm gonna get Genesis 42 and 8.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 42, verse 8. And Joseph knew his brethren, but they knew not him.
Why didn't they know Joseph? Joseph knew his brother when they came into Egypt, but they didn't know him. That's their own blood brother. Why wouldn't they know their blood brother right in front of their face? Because he looked just like the other Egyptians, man.
Right.
Give me that, show that again. That's what, the Egyptians and the Israelites were black.
Right.
So that's why they didn't recognize him. That's their own brother. You gotta think about that. Give me Exodus 2 and 19. They mistaken Joseph for an actual Egyptian, even though they grew up with him and that was their blood brother. He mixed in with the Egyptians because they're the same race. And if the Egyptians are black, Joseph must have been black.
Right. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 2, verse 19. And they said, an Egyptian delivered us out of the hand of the shepherds.
Here, hold, hey, talk about, hold these fishes. Come with two hands. Let's get these. All right, so, hold it up so the camera see. So, they thought Moses was an Egyptian. Show a picture of the real Egyptians. Come over here. Show them the real Egyptians with the quickness. That's the real Egyptians. They thought Moses and Joseph were that. Now, who are these? What happened? How did they mistake these people for, go back over here, to these people? Keep them up. Just keep them up for everybody. How do you mistake these people for these people?
Right.
They thought Joseph was an Egyptian, and they thought Moses was an Egyptian. Let's get one more character. Acts 21 and 36. They also thought Paul. They thought Paul was an Egyptian. They thought, show the other one. Go to the second picture of that.
Nah, brother.
Let's get it. Let's get it. This is just connecting the dots. Read it.
No, this shit wrong.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 21, verse 36. For the multitude of people followed after, crying, away with them.
Go ahead.
Verse 37. And as Paul was led into the castle, he said unto the chief captain, may I speak unto thee?
There's Paul. He's trying to talk to the Romans. Go ahead.
Who said, canst thou speak Greek?
He said, do you know how to speak Greek? Why would he say that if Paul was white? He should have been like, yeah, you're white. You can speak English like us.
Right.
But Paul wasn't white. That's why he asked him, can you speak Greek?
Verse 38. Art thou that Egyptian?
Read it one more time.
Are not thou that Egyptian?
Are you not that what?
Egyptian.
He said, Paul, aren't you a
Egyptian.
So hold up. How did Paul look like this? How did Paul look like this?
Nah, bro.
What's going on? Something. Hey, the math. What they say, the math ain't math. You understand? They thought Paul was an Egyptian, but the Egyptians are clearly black. Give me Judges 16 and 19. We're gonna get you can get rid of the Egyptian pictures for now. Now we're gonna break down these people. Come back and stay on these. Stay on these people. All right. See these curly locks? They want the curly locks over here. Give me that, Judges.
This is the book of Judges, chapter 16, verse 19. And she made him sleep upon her knees.
This is Samson with Delilah. She wanted to cut his hair, right? Cut his locks. Go ahead.
And she called for a man, and she caused him to shave off the 7 locks of his head.
Samson has 7 locks. You read in the Bible dictionary, locks are braids.
Right.
But let's see. Now look at this. If he had, you trying to tell me he had 7 curls like this?
Right.
He had 7 locks like that.
When was Jesus bracelets? Never seen that.
Oh, not it. You trying to tell me, zoom in. You trying to tell me Samson has 7 of these? Where did the image at?
Show me the Bible that
Samson has 7 of these.
Show me that.
You gotta show me the proof that I said earlier.
Nah, bro.
This is what I'm talking about right here. Samson has 7 locks. He has 7 braids. He didn't have 7 Goldilocks popping out of his head in different locations, man. That would look foolish and not godly, man. That's not what the Lord said. They're trying to be like the Lord people by putting on these little curly locks when locks are braids. Samson has 7 braids. Give me 1 Corinthians 11:4. This is further proof that he's not that guy. These guys are not that guy.
Right.
These dudes, they're not him.
Prove it.
Are not thou that Egyptian? Let me show you who they really
Got
are.
nothing to prove, bro.
Look at this. This is who they really are. Esau. This is the actual image of Petra, Jordan, the actual place of Bozrah, Edom, all of that homeland. When they talk about the cave, they lived in clefts of the rocks. This is where they lived. This is who they really are. That's Esau's homeland. That's who they really are.
Nobody knew.
Give me 1 Corinthians 11:4.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 4. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonor of his head.
Now, God said, if you pray or prophesy with your head covered, you dishonor your head. Look at this. It's open right here. All the brothers got to open it on the top.
That's right.
What are they wearing? Go to the other picture. Go to the other picture. What are these guys wearing? What is this? What is that? What is that? What are they doing? That's not what the Bible say. They got their head covered. Look at the top. It's closed. These ain't it. This is Amish people, man. These are some Amish people. This ain't the people of the Lord.
Right.
They ain't following what God said to do.
Yeah, right.
But you look at them like they're keeping all the laws. So they must be the holy people. This is against what God said. Read it one more time.
Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered.
And what are they doing in this picture? He's praying and prophesying. And he got his head covered. What did the Lord say about him?
Dishonor of his head.
Hey, dishonorable, man. Dishonorable, man.
Right.
You're looking at them like, look at the top hats. That's like Abraham Lincoln. They must be God's chosen people. Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. We're just dumb Negroes, don't know. God said they shouldn't even have their head covered.
Right.
They're walking around with a full head covering, man. How but they're the people. And they understand the Bible. You're supposed to learn the Bible from them?
Right.
You're supposed to put 7 big ugly locks on your head like Samson? You're supposed to cover your head and dress like pilgrims? And now that's how the people in the Bible dress, huh? Show me one image in the ancient times where people on the Bible dress like goddamn pilgrims, man.
Right.
You don't even know what you're looking at. You're looking at pilgrims, man. They dress like pilgrims, like Amish people. That's not how the Hebrew Israelites dress.
Right.
That's not how the tribe of Judah dress. The tribe of Benjamin, Levi, Naphtali. That's not how the real Jews dress. The Bible says, Samuel, what's the brother name with the King David's son? Solomon. Solomon had his cheeks rolled with gold.
Yeah, right.
Talking about his gold teeth.
Yeah, right.
Said his locks was black and bushy. But you sitting there thinking this is customs of the Jews.
Right.
This is custom of pilgrims, man.
Right.
These people from England. That's how people from England dress, not the Middle East.
That's all lies.
That's not how people from ancient Jerusalem dress. Show me one picture where we was dressed like that. Where's it at? They don't ever show you no ancient pictures of them people. You know why? Because if they really showed you and opened up that Vatican and showed you the real ancient pictures, they would be black and Hispanic and Native American.
That's right.
That's what they would be. That's why you never seen it. You ain't never seen a picture of these people's history. They just popped on the scene. Straight off the boat from England. On the Nina Pinta in Santa Maria.
Right.
Telling you, we're the real Jews. Oh yeah, and if you don't believe Jesus is white, we're gonna kill you. That ain't the real Jews, man.
Right.
Learn their real history, man. Come to Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. Where the rabbis at?
Tell me this.
Where the rabbis said all this bull crap they be doing? Wrapping a string around their arm saying that's the laws of God on my right hand. The Lord says, when he says keep the law on your right hand and on your forehead, it means do the law. That means think of the law. It don't mean put a little piece of paper on your forehead. That's what they think it means.
Listen.
This is the truth, man. Go to Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge, man. Do your real research. You look it up. If you don't believe us, you look it up.
Right.
You look up.
That's right.
We